my goodness. Hi. It is September 7th, 2025, and it is approximately 4:47 a.m. on the eastern side. Y'all know we done flipped them poles, so it might be western. I don't know. But I'm D'Amica, and this is hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, your portals to truth. All right, so I'm your top life force generator. I'm also the CEO of Life Force Gen Z LLC in the building. Try to keep my voice down a little bit because I've mentioned it before, especially during witching hours. I woke up I rose a little late today, and that's all right. That's okay. I'm up. I'm awake. Okay, I'm excited about this full blood moon everybody talking about. Right. So let's get into that real quick. Okay. Let's see. Full blood moon 2025. Let's get into that. Okay. So the full blood moon event you're referring to is a total lunar eclipse happening on September 7th through September 8th, 2025, okay? Which will appear as a reddish blood moon when the Earth's shadow covers the moon. The celestial event coincides with the September, I was about to say super, with the September full moon, also known as the corn moon or harvest moon. While the total eclipse won't be visible from North America, it can be seen from parts of Australia, India, Cairo, South Africa, Asia, and Europe. A total lunar eclipse, often called a blood moon. It occurs when the Earth passes directly between the sun and the moon, casting its shadow on the moon. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you can watch it. Since a lunar eclipse is safe to view with the naked eye, no special equipment is needed. You could also watch a free live stream of the event from a virtual telescope project or other astronomy organizations online. Okay, so it should. Ooh, y'all can't see that. Doggone it. Okay, if I hold, let me see. Let me turn the brightness down on my light. Let's figure this out. Let me turn the brightness down. Wait. Now you gonna see everything. Okay, so a blood full moon, if y'all can see that, it's gonna be look orange to me. I'm an orange moon, reflecting the light of the sun. Ding 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 ding. All right, so we're already 3 minutes in. We're gonna go ahead and get some energies pulled, right? We're gonna get some energies pulled. Thank you so much, spirits. Thank you so much, ancestors and the ancestor guys, the ancient guys, the ancient ancestors. Thank y'all. Thank you to myself for remaining resilient, remaining strong during this whole moment. Thank you to you all for your support, right? Even if I can't see it, I know you all are supporting me in every way that you probably can. Again, I'm seeing like maybe one or two views, which is fine. I know you see me. And I know this universe hears me loud and clear. My voice projects, my energy projects. That's sort of the reason why I think they got me here, close to DC, because they know that my energy is so fucking powerful that I can cover a whole nation. But see, I am my own nation that is creating her own nations. Period. All right. So yes, we just thank you, universe. We thank you to all life forms. We thank you to all energy that is welcoming themselves, wanting to come on in and reveal themselves. Don't be afraid. Don't be a bitch. Come on in and reveal yourselves. Since a lot of y'all are afraid to have like actual sit downs and talk to people, come on in and let your energy come on through. Let your energy come on through. All right, so you already know how we're going with this. We got some community helpers here that we're going to add into the atmosphere, okay? Atmosphere. Where's my Palo Santo? So let's go ahead and get this bell rung, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Reflecting the light of the sun. Okay, so we done got the bell rung. Get this Santo burning. Yes, but I'm excited about this new journey. One thing I'm learning is the more persistent and consistent that I am, the more that it's growing in my mind, the more that it's growing in my soul, the more I'm attached to it, right? My soul's purpose. And I'm honored. I'm really honored to be in this headspace. Day 5, y'all know it's a big deal for somebody like me. Yo. So, want to keep this energy flowing, you know what I mean? Want to keep this going. I'm tapping into different entities, different algorithms that I never knew. I'm learning some information that I'm like, oh shit, there's more information out here? It's more? It's more? Oh my God, it's more? Is it more information out here? Is it more? Is it more? Of course, there's always more. All right. So, yeah. I want to pause this, shuffle these on up, because we're already 6 minutes in. So we're going to go ahead and actually, no. Yeah, we're going to pause this. I'll be right back. Yeah. I'm still shuffling. I decided to just do it on tape. Just do it while you all are here with me. Yeah, we're already 6 minutes and 50 seconds in, but stick around. Some of you all have to learn patience as well as I do. You have to learn patience, and you have to learn to be patient with yourself. And sometimes in the moment, you can feel like you want to leave certain situations, right? You want to leave certain situations, and that's absolutely fine. All right, so the first community helper we're going to dive into is the gatekeepers. Okay, the gatekeepers, okay? They set boundaries. They protect sacredness. They're supposed to promote discernment. They are crucial roles in spiritual lives, okay? Not swayed by false teachings or harmful ideologies. They are the guardians of the heart, minds against negative influences, okay? So if you're considered a gatekeeper, this is what an actual gatekeeper is supposed to do. Set boundaries, protect sacredness, promote discernment, not swayed by false teachings or harmful ideologies, okay? You are the guardian of the heart and minds against negative influence. You have a crucial role in your spiritual life and ours. So don't give up, niggas. Alright, so these cats about to start acting cray-cray. You already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to spray their ass up. Swiss cheese. Is that what the young ones say? Swiss cheese them up. Alright, so we got gatekeepers out. We got gatekeepers out of there. We're going to keep them on out. And let's get into the rest of these community helpers and the rest of this read. All right, let's get 13 community helpers on out to begin with, please. Let's get 13 community helpers on out to begin with, please. And thank you. We appreciate you all, spirits, energies, and ancestral guides. Okay, this is a lot. So we're going to start here. Yes, we are. All right, let's go. What we get? Ex-wife is a suspect. The ex-wife is a suspect. So we got gatekeepers and we got the ex-wife is a suspect. All right, so gatekeepers on our realm haven't really had a good rap, right? Hathor has risen though. Hathor has risen. Okay, Hathor has risen. What's next? Practice the law of signs, okay? Practice the law of signs, okay? What we got next? I'll tell you. Embrace natural beauty. Okay, embrace your natural beauty. First quarter moon, new growth, achieving goals, okay? Mercury affects how you learn and understand. Go out in nature. All right. Go hiking, ground your feet, body, dance, talk to trees, go to a mountain. These names keep coming up. I'll go ahead and say them. Lonnie, Jamal, Dante, Tressa, Gail, Muffin. That was portal number 9. The law of mirrors. Circle of animals. Do we get, that's in okay, shape shifting in the daylight. I'm impressed. Now what? Alright, let's get the last 13th portal out. You have been banned. You're gonna need a bond. Yep, you're gonna need a bond for trying to bind yourself to people. Yep, you're gonna need a bond. Banned, protested, and censored. Okay, so we have the 13 community helpers out here that we're gonna rock and roll with. All right, to begin with, so let's go ahead and thank these community helpers for right now. Big old that. Okay. So we got gatekeepers here. We got an ex-wife who is the suspect. Hathor has risen. We got the law of signs. Embrace your natural beauty. The first quarter moon, you need to focus on new growth and achieving goals. Okay, Mercury affects how you learn and understand. So tap into the plane, or as you all call it, the planet. But planets are planes that are escaping from their nets. Okay, so yeah, tap into Mercury and learn about the plane of Mercury. Okay, go out in nature. You need to go hiking, ground your feet, ground your body. You need to dance and talk to the trees and go to a mountain. Okay, wow, I haven't done that since almost 2 years now. Is it pushing 2 years? When I went to Shenandoah National Park, Old Raggedy Mountain. Shout out to Old Rag Mountain and the team that took me there, got me there safe, got me back safe. I appreciate that. That was the most scariest experience I could have ever went through, going with a bunch of strangers into a mountain. And the nigga who I call my dad, he was like, why would you do that? Them people could take you up there, try to kill you, and all this good stuff, right? You ain't coming back. Like, he was so negative. He's so negative. In his mouth, you know, his thought. He's always negative, down talking people, always being fucking just, I don't know, just always looking for the worst to say to someone, but then want to uplift. Get the fuck out of here with that. So, yeah, he like, yeah, don't go. Them folk out there, they gonna take you, they could rape you. He said they can gang rape you and they can kill you, throw you off a cliff. Now that I know what I know, this ninja probably intended for that to happen. And those group of people was able to feel my energy, right? They was able to be around me, touch me, and understand, overstand, and understand. Not touch me in a sexual way, right? But in a group bond like that, you end up hugging one another. I mean, we're hiking up a fucking mountain, right? I grabbed the hands of individuals who I never thought would pick me up, right? I was so scared in that mountain because it was like, damn. It seems like the higher we got, the more the obstacles became harder. The air got harder to breathe. It was cold outside. I got banged up by the mountain. And I appreciate that sacrifice. You know what I mean? I got to meet entities who was like, yeah, make sure you give back to nature. And they was shitting out in the woods and they was pissing out there. Okay, I ain't do all that, but one day I will. One day I will. Okay. It was just an amazing time. And again, shout out to those entities who took me out there. We did our thing. We climbed the mountain. We got to the motherfucking top, y'all. Remember that. We got to the top together, right? And then you all got me back safe. Got me back to my house safe. So I appreciate it. And I ain't know them. Just met them. I knew them online through Instagram, right? But I didn't know them. I did not know them. All right, so. I don't know why I just got that. Oh, emotions and entities. Let's tap into the ex-wife is a suspect. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to get into these gatekeepers as well. Okay. Banned, protested, and censored. Circle of Animals. All right, so I got my 4 that I'm going to tap into. I got Gatekeepers. I got the ex-wife is a suspect. I got the Circle of Animals, and I got banned, protested, and censored. So we're going to go ahead and get some emotions and entities out for these gatekeepers. Let's see what's going on with these gatekeepers here. All right, what's going on with y'all? Again, I've already pre-shuffled these ones. The community helpers I had to reshuffle because I added about, I don't know how many more community helpers I added in there, but I sure enough did. I stayed up till about, oh, look, my Empress did my eyelashes. Check out my other videos so y'all can see. Okay. But yeah, let's get into these emotions, entities, and legal laws. And I did my hair, even though I got this bonnet on. Yes, it's down to my butt cheeks. Don't play with me. All right, so with these gatekeepers, we got David Archon 12 in the building. Okay, we got David Archon 12 that's in the building being a gatekeeper. Okay, Demiurge. Breathe in. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Release the universe. Gatekeepers. We got, with the gatekeepers, we got David Archon from the Demiurge 12, and then we got defectors and moles that are deep cover agents, sleeper agents, espionage agents, and a long-term snake. Okay? With the gatekeepers. That's not your baby, bruh. So that came out yesterday. Okay? So again, one of y'all Jezebels, because you, at this point, I feel like this entity knows that baby ain't your baby. Okay? They know it ain't your baby. Right? So that's not your baby, bruh. That's just not. Okay? So we got the 4 out for the gatekeepers. Let's get some out for this ex-wife is a suspect, right? She always been suspect, the ex-wife, right? Ex-wife is a suspect, okay? What's going on with her? Switched at birth. So the ex-wife is a suspect because either you were switched at birth, she was switched at birth, somebody was switched at birth. The hospital knows about it. It was no accident. You were raised by the wrong family. Ex-wife is a suspect. That just hit home for me. And you were swapped at birth. Healing dreams. Healing dreams. Transformation, emotional recovery reflects one's need for healing. Powerful signs, need for recovery from past wounds, trauma, connection with your higher self. This ex-wife here that is a suspect, they know how to dream hop, right? These witches and warlocks and Jezebels, and a lot of people know how to infiltrate your mind, okay, through energy manipulation. Whether it's through dreams, whether it's through reading your minds. I mean, these job jokers have gotten crafty. They've always been crafty, like Kraft macaroni and cheese, right? But we ain't eating that shit. All right, so we got the ex-wife as a suspect. You've been switched at birth, all right? Focus on your transformation, the healing dreams, okay? Try to remember your dreams. Speaking to thyself. Try to remember your dreams. This ex-wife could be trying to infiltrate or come into your dreams. Let's get some more for this ex-wife. Thank you. Okay. Stars have regrouped, reshaping the sky. Okay. So they can no longer tell where you are. The stars are regrouping every fucking day. Sometimes, I don't know, several times a day, beloveds. We are the walking stars. Walking galaxies, we all are. We are creating planets every time we move and every time we speak, right? That's the opening intro to my poem called hashtag Matriarchs Rise, okay? So now let's get something on the circle of animals, okay? The circle of animals, I feel like I'm going to pull out some more community helpers for the ex-wife is a suspect, the gatekeepers, and circle of animals, okay? What's going on with these circle of animals, spirits, ancestors, and guides? Thank you. What the fuck is an Archon? Irrelevant. The 144,000 said that. Okay, so the circle of animals is referring to these archons who have created this demiurge, this world of illusions that's being shattered. Okay, so what the fuck is an archon? Okay, it's irrelevant. The 144,000 just told you. Okay, so now let's get into this. You know that your body is healing, right? That came from death. That came from death. Do not focus on the circle of animals. You can focus on them, right? You can learn from them, and you can, if you're strong enough, when you focus on them, you can observe them and you can learn from them. Okay, you always pray for everything in every life form, right? Some of them don't have souls. Some of them are not of life. You understand? Okay. They thrive off of your failures, okay? They thrive off of your failures, this circle of animals, okay? We're sending them a fox, or the fox is with you. Use your discernment, then become responsive. You are agile and smart. Excuse me, y'all. Make me some clove tea later. Some clove tea later. I already brushed my teeth with baking soda or coconut oil, unrefined coconut oil, but I'm gonna start putting the baking soda inside my water and drink that up and see how that does me. All right, so now we got banned, protested, and censored. Let's see what's going on with that. They got banned, they got protested, now they ass is censored. Okay, and we got 4 threes in here, right? If y'all can see this. So they got banned, protested, and censored. We got four threes in here, which is equal to 12, which is back at your 3. Okay, so they've been banned, protested, and censored. What's going on with their emotions, entities, and their legal laws? I have not stolen from or taken from children. But you were banned, protested, and censored. I have not stolen from or taken from children. Well, this is what the law that they should be studying. That's what I'm taking from this. Because from the energy that I'm feeling, and we started off with gatekeepers, right? Then we defined what the gatekeepers are. All right, the defectors, the moles. Okay, the ex-wife. The ex-wife is what? Has something to do with being switched at birth. Okay, the baby not yours, bro. The ex-wife. Let's finish banned, protested, and censored. The ex-wife only got 3 emotions and entities out there, so we got to get her another one. But right now, banned, protested, and censored. He is lying. There's deception, there's betrayal, there's spiritual moral deception and violation of trust. Typically, if it says he is lying, then it's of a male descent. But you know how they do the them they thing out there? But if you know that job joker still look like a dude, then it's a he. No disrespect to y'all, right? I think I'm about to start doing a them they situation, because it's just you identifying as God. You're not identifying as a woman or a male. You're identifying as your authentic true self, which is your spirit body. And I can rock with that. But he is lying. This job joker is lying. All right. He said, take your time. Wish the rush. I said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. The dog says, these hoes ain't loyal. Protection is needed because they are so untrustworthy. I grant you unconditional love, okay? They have been banned, protested, and censored. So I am a descendant of coyotes and wolves. I am your sign of loyalty when there's disloyalty. He lying. He is lying. He's a mutt. He's a dog. He's a dog. He's a mutt. Don't give up, though. Don't give up. Let me get one more for the ex-wife is a suspect. One more for the ex-wife is a suspect. Rabbit came out. So the ex-wife could have been moving in timid nature. Okay. Thought that they were clever, but they feared anxiety. All right. It's not okay. It's okay not to be social. Surrender your threats. Fertility and creativity is here. Um, since you're a suspect and it seems like you on some shady shit, ex-wife, you don't get luck or abundance. The rabbit wants you, collective, to focus on your luck and abundance that's coming. The rabbit is here to send this message. I'm here to encourage you to be mindful of fears and push through. Okay? And push through. Push through them. Okay, so we got our emotions and entities out for our 4. Let's go ahead and get some family rocking and rolling in this thing here. Okay, so the ex-wife is a suspect, right? The ex-wife is a suspect. We're going to pull family members for the ex-wife is a suspect. For the gatekeepers, okay? For the gatekeepers. Yeah. So ex-wife is start with gatekeepers. Let's start with gatekeepers. Let's start with gatekeepers, please and thank you. Are there any family members that, okay, a karmic uncle jumped his ass right on out there? Who came behind him? A karmic distant family. Jumped his ass right on out that pile. He was like, hey, bitch, hold up. Don't forget about me. Karmic uncle. Not protective and not a good father figure. He's sexually abusive, physically abusive. Come on now. Here they come. Keeps you in fear. Have you confused in a chaotic state. He could be your dad or your mom's brother. He lives in an illusion. He is shallow and weak and has no ancestral wisdom, okay? That's the first one for the gatekeepers. They probably know something about you being switched at birth, too. Stick with me. You got a karmic distant family out there? Okay. They were separated due to karma and choices. They're fake support. They're liars. It's a trap. Get your ass out. They interfere with but they interfere with diabolical intentions. They are cowards. And 9 times out of 10, the nicer they are, the more diabolical they are. Damn. Let me get something for this ex-wife as a suspect, please. Damn. And I was great shuffle it, but at the bottom, because of my current situation, the mom energy was at the bottom. Okay? The mom, I'm going to take that too. The mom energy was at the bottom. The mom energy is supposed to represent nurturing energy, healing, balance, wholeness, trust, protection, support. She's supposed to be like off with their heads type situation. And it's supposed to be an intuitive guidance, right? This mom energy is not that though. This mom energy here is not, okay? So let's get into who else could be ex-wife is a suspect. This motherfucker jumped out. Your distant aunt. Your distant aunt. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I got 2 family members for both of those. So we got 2 family members for the gatekeepers. We got 2 family members for the ex-wife is a suspect. Okay. Circle of animals, please. Circle of animals. Let me get 2 family members for the circle of animals, please. Ooh, wait. That wasn't a flip. That was just I dropped some shit. Let me get 2 for the circle of animals, please and thank you. Okay. Let me get 2 for the circle of animals. Okay, so you got your stepmom, 2. We got 3 that came out. We're only going to take the top 2. So circle of animals, your stepmom. Can y'all see that? Your stepmom is involved. Okay, and then we're going to take the next one, which is your karmic grandpa energy. Your karmic grandpa energy. Okay. Not a spiritual guide, disconnects from ancestral roots, not belonging to the family or the lineage, no wisdom, just lies, offers advice based off illusions. They cherish the energy that you bring because you are the life force energy and they are selfish. Okay. Who was banned, protested, and censored? It sounds like all these jive jokers here are your circle of animals, your gatekeepers. They've been banned, protested, and censored. The ex-wife is a suspect. Let me get 2 family members for this banned, protested, and censored, please. That almost flipped. We're gonna get it back if it wants to. If it wants to. Who's been banned, protested? Oh, your distant uncle. All right, your distant uncle, part of that distant family situation, has been banned, protested, and censored. Okay, then the karmic wife. The karmic wife was right under that. Banned, protested, and censored. No physical connection is there. She's typically serving the devil. She's using spell work to keep you in her grips through sex rituals, food rituals, aligning the soul with her devil. She's a legal problem. She's a liar. She's an adulterer, and she's very demonic, my lovers. All right, so those are the family members that came on out. Thank you so much to the community helpers, family members, and the emotions and entities that have come on out thus far. Okay, sharing your energy. Yes. Okay, so let's dive into the gatekeepers. All right, let's dive into the gatekeeper situation. So we have your karmic distant family, right? Karmic uncle, okay? So let's get some zodiacs out for the karmic distant family and the karmic uncle, please, and thank you. We want to get some zodiacs out. Zodiac star systems and planes, okay? Zodiac star systems and planes out, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay. All right, so karmic distant family. This is the gatekeepers, okay? These are the gatekeepers. Damn, the Equator just jumped on out of there. Okay, the Equator said, I'm here to help. We finna send you some damn balance, okay? We are the equilibrium of light and darkness, okay? You can symbolize harmony in nature through movement of balance. Okay? So this reminds me of my aunt. Okay? This definitely reminds me of my aunt energy. My aunt energy. Okay? Let's get some more out. Okay, a Cancer is flipping over here. We got a Cancer. Cancerian energy. Focus on being nurturing, your intuition, and your emotional stability. June 21st through July 22nd could be very relevant. Okay, that's the 2 zodiacs that we're going to pull for the gatekeepers. Let me get, excuse me. All right, let me put them on back over here. Yep. Now, let's pull on the ex-wife as a suspect, right? And we did get some women that came out, which was your distant aunt and your mom energy. Okay, so let's pull on that and see what we got going on with the zodiacs for that. And we're only going to do 2 zodiacs, star systems, and planes. Gotta move this back so I can have some more room. We're at 521. Damn it. I moved my laptop back and I just knocked all my crystals and my rocks over. A few of them have broke. Damn. So this ex-wife is a suspect and she coming in hot. Hold up. Okay. These family members here are completely imbalanced. Okay, completely imbalanced. They're not paying attention and they are knocking shit over. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. They're not being aware of their surroundings and shit is getting knocked over left and right. And that's what I'm getting from that. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Don't worry, I'm going to get that up. But yeah, we're going to tap into this energy here. What we got here? Zodiac stars. They ain't want y'all to know they goddamn zodiacs. They ain't want y'all to know what planet they from. They ain't even want you to know damn star system. Don't you worry. You know I got your ass distant aunt. And this mom energy and these goddamn ex-wife is a goddamn suspect. You switched that birth and they know it. Rabbit ass motherfuckers. Alright, here we go. What we get? So we got ether, okay? They know that you are straight fire, non-ether, the divine or space which the other four elements exist. Okay, they know that. I bet they all over the place. Can't think. This motherfucker still alive. We done got the death insurance, life insurance. We done created. It's a Gemini that jumped out of here with that. A Gemini. Your spirit animal is a deer. If you're a Gemini, the dates May 21st through June 20th could be relevant. But y'all funky asses. You could be a Gemini, right? Or one of them could be a Gemini, okay? They all over the place. They knock my damn crystals and stones over, okay? Few of them broke, okay? So they are all over the place, not paying attention, and losing grip. I feel that. Ugh. Okay, so let's get into this circle of animals, okay? And with the circle of animals and with the gatekeepers and the banned and protested, I want to, what was I finna say? Pull some more community helpers out. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. All right, so Zodiac signs and star systems, okay? 36 minutes and 43 seconds already. Let's see what's going on with this. Zodiac signs and star systems. We're going to get 2 for the circle of animals. We're going to get 2 for the circle of animals. Simba, hi baby. Hi Kit Kat. So we got water, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, circle of animals. They know that you're ultra sensitive. So you need to stay mysterious because you're highly intuitive. You represent fluidity, adaptability, and emotion. You have profound conversation. So the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, because this is a karmic circle of animals, they could very well be one of these signs and affecting you, your water inside of you. Right? Alright, let's see. We got one more. Oh, that did that. And we got air. We got the air signs that came out. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay? Alright. Air sign that came out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They are thinkers. Okay? Thinkers. Gives good advice, friendly, analytical. Or they know that you're a thinker and you give good advice and you are friendly and analytical. They are trying to affect your movement, your intellect, and your communication. Don't let them do that. Okay? That's part of the reason why y'all up with me during these hours now, right? Because we're growing. We ain't even worried about these motherfuckers, but we are because we want justice. Yes, we want justice. We want to meet up with that lawyer. We're going to meet up with that lawyer. We're going to... I don't shake nobody's hand no more. I'm not a hugger anymore. That's exchange of energy. You got to earn that. Okay? And depending on what information this lawyer brings to you, hell yeah, that lawyer will get a hug. Hell yeah, that lawyer gonna get a handshake. You understand? Because this is finally truth that's being forefronted in front of you. Despite how much it's gonna hurt you, despite how much it might bring your spirits down, in the end, our spirits will be elevated and lifted. Right? So we are excited to meet these lawyers, right? We are visualizing meeting these lawyers, walking in that courtroom and facing all of these demons and watching them face all of their demons and every single hashtag lost soul that will be in the motherfucking building. I tell you that. So for the banned, protested, and censored, we had the karmic wife out here and your distant uncle. But let's see what zodiac signs are going to come out as well, because this is a group, a huge group of entities that have been working effortlessly to stop several starseeds. Several, it's not just one, several of them, okay? Siphon the energy, especially out the women. They have been siphoning our energy for centuries, okay? For centuries, all right? So for the banned, protested, and censored. All right, we got Pisces out here. Pisces energy. A wolf or a puma is your spirit animal, okay? Your spirit guide. February 19th through March 20th could be relevant dates. Let's get one more out here. We didn't get any planes No planes came out, I don't think. Mercury came out earlier. All right, and they've been banned, protested, and censored because they didn't follow the universal laws, and they didn't recognize that the universal laws has the last say so, or they did recognize it and didn't give a fuck. 9999 is there, complete ultimate transformation. All right, so we got the zodiac signs and star systems on out here. Okay. So now we're going to pull on, like I said, we're going to pull on some more community helpers for these gatekeepers. Okay, for the gatekeepers, for the four, we're going to pull out some more. Yes, we are. Because we're thankful that we were able to get them out of the community helpers whole group, but we want to pull on some more community helpers to see who helping them. Okay, so specifically for the gatekeepers, specifically for the, look at this big old, this is my $1 million baby. All right, specifically for the gatekeepers, universe, please and thank you. We want to get some, and I'm going to just start with this pile here. So this pile is huge. We're going to start with this pile here, please and thank you. Whatever information you can get me out of here for these gatekeepers would be so helpful and beneficial, and we love you and we thank you so much, universe. We truly do. We do. All right, we do. And we see your mysterious wonders. Shout out to the Galactic Federation, everybody. Something fell on the floor. One of these cards fell on. The law of signs fell on the floor, right? So y'all need to follow the law of signs, okay? Follow the law of signs. They are there for a reason. Everything is a sign. Everything is a synchronicity, okay? Everything is. You just have to be able to slow your brain down and think about what something is trying to tell you or deliver to you, okay? So for these gatekeepers, what's going on with these gatekeepers? Thank you. All right, what we got, y'all? Gatekeeper energy. What community helpers helping them? Can y'all see that? All right, so the gatekeepers, y'all need to go in the sun, or they're telling you to go in the sun. There's an awakening happening, a transformation, self-discovery, vitality, increased self-awareness, and enlightenment. We had some good rain come through here in Northern Virginia. Yeah, that was some good. I mean, to hear the heaviness of the raindrops, y'all, and to see it just be so pure and free, that was some amazing rain. Yes, the Breakfast Club era. The Breakfast Club era could be relevant. The Breakfast Club era, can y'all see that? Breakfast Club era could be relevant. All right, let's get another pile going. Breakfast Club era. Go in the sun. They could have been born during the Breakfast Club era where they were watching this movie, growing up watching this movie. All right. You got a karmic distant family in here. That's part of the gatekeepers. They're separated due to karma and choices because they're fake support and they're liars. You have to get out of that situation, which I'm sure you're working very hard to do. So, okay. My bad, y'all. My bad. So what we got for these two more community helpers, please, for the gatekeepers. All right, intense emotional wisdom. They know you have intense emotional wisdom. Okay. Let's see one. You can't see that, but I'll read it. We are free. All souls from the ancient tombs. Oh, shit. So y'all gatekeepers in some motherfucking heat right here. I tell y'all that. All right. School systems. They have been working in the school systems. They are working in the school systems The school system is supposed to represent a journey of growth and development. Learn about nature. You're supposed to learn how to maximize your powers. It's supposed to be expanded over time. There are no illusions that are supposed to be in school systems, okay? The school systems are supposed to be protectors. You're supposed to be there to discover yourself, okay? Understand the invisible spiritual nature of all life, which transcends the physical and material plane. But these school systems, especially in the US of the A's, ain't doing it. You got to understand, United States of America, to take away from America, okay? To take away from the country. That's what these states are doing. Fuck. Pew. So there's school systems involved. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since it's a karmic distant family and gatekeepers as well, we're going to do 13 community helpers for these gatekeepers. So you got school systems that are involved as well, okay? And these school systems are into human trafficking. They are into bullying. They have agents that are inside of these school systems that are truly traumatizing these children. In Northern Virginia, they're not allowed to have cameras inside the classrooms where most of the dirt is happening between these children and these damn students. All right, so they talk too damn much. These gatekeepers, they talk too damn much. They talk too much, okay? These names could very well be relevant. We got Reed, Howard, Ramos. Okay, Reed, Howard, Ramos. Okay. The Galactic Federation has ruled in your favor. Told y'all, shout out, shout out, shout out. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 more portals, please. 5 more portals for these gatekeepers. Your parents didn't die in a car crash. They were killed. That's portal number 9. That's for portal number 9. Portal 10. You are the Northern Star Destiny. You are the Northern Star Destiny. Portal number 11. Directors revolutionized the 20th century. You gotta understand, this is one big ass Truman show, right? It's a show, but it's real as fuck. Okay, don't fail. Portal number 12. Funny thing is, this not funny, and I'm praying for all of you. Okay? And this is, they were power hunger. There was power hunger there. So the 13 deadly sins have been returned to sender. Damn. Well, that's what y'all wanted for someone else, and hey, it's returned back to you. I ain't laughing, but I am. Look that, I've been through too much. So yeah, I'm not for the beloved, it's gonna be okay because no, deal with your shit like we had to. The fuck? We didn't even get to experience life just on a regular plane. You motherfuckers had to infiltrate, and we knew it. We let y'all get this far for a reason. I keep saying that to you. We let you get this far for a reason. So we got the ex-wife. Is a suspect. She a suspect. She knows about you being switched at birth. She's affecting your healing dreams. She knows that the stars have regrouped and are reshaping the sky. And the rabbit is here to encourage you to be mindful of fears and push through. All right, so let's see what community helpers want to come out and expose themselves with these ex-wife is a suspect situation. Okay, what's going on with that? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Y'all cannot see that. I'll read it to you. 8 of Cups is here, reversed. The 8 of Cups is reversed, okay? Returning, hesitating to leave. There's stagnation here. There's a fear of change, okay? The ex-wife is returning to an unhealthy relationship. They refuse to move on when needed. They're not even wanted. There's a fair change there, okay? They're not even wanted in this situation. That's what I'm feeling like. And they're hesitating to leave. That ain't going to end well. No, Leave. Pew. I don't like that when people just hang around. All right, so you got the Eight of Cups here. You got the Eight of Cups here. All right, so the Eight of Cups reverse was them returning to an unhealthy relationship, right? And this is you. This is you walking away. I just said that. This is you walking away. All right, voluntary withdrawal. Voluntary withdrawal. You like, man, no. You're seeking more. You search for deeper meaning. So the disillusionment, you're abandoning something despite emotional investment. And you know what? Kudos to you. Whoever you are, kudos to you. Kudos to you. That's dope. Portal number 3. Witches and warlocks. Witches and warlocks. Okay, witches and warlocks in the building. Let me see if this helps. Witches and warlocks. Alright? Ex-wife is a suspect. That bitch a witch. Okay? She been working with a warlock. Okay? They have not been connecting with nature and the elements. They have not been harmonious and nurturing. They have not drawn on the energies of the natural world for healing. They've drawn on energies of the dark world for manipulation, chaos, and confusion and war. Okay, they don't embody feminine power. They don't embody masculine power. They're using their crafts as magical weapons, okay, to communicate with demonic entities. Yes. Portal number 4, please. This comes out a lot. Okay, something happened at Kinsley underground UFO base. As above, so below. Okay, what? God damn it! Where's Kinsley? Hold on. Cause we ain't gonna do this. Where's Kinsley? Where's Kinsley? Kinsley underground UFO base. 52 minutes in Goodland, Kansas. Kansas? Is this in Kansas? This underground. Nope. Give me a second. All right, so we're pulling up Dulce base in New Mexico. Dulce, New Mexico. It is the subject of a conspiracy theory claiming that a jointly operated human and alien underground facility exists under Archuleta Mesa near the town of Dulce, New Mexico in the United States. Claims of alien activity there first arose from Albuquerque businessman Paul Benowitz, okay? Cold War time. All right, so Kinsley underground UFO base. That's cranking. All right. The ex-wife is a suspect, knows that you're a seeker of knowledge. Okay, they know that you're a seeker of knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was portal 5. Portal 5. Okay. The world came out. The world. Completion, achievement, fulfillment, successful conclusion of a journey. You're reaching your highest potential. All right, you're at wholeness. So don't let this affect who you are becoming and who you are. It affected who you were, but don't let it affect who you're becoming and who you are. Okay? They're using the social security numbers of their victims and their businesses. Okay? That was portal number 6. Portal number 7, please. Always remember you told the truth and you're not crazy. Yeah, motherfuckers got me feeling like I'm crazy out there. I ain't about to lie to y'all, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was portal number 8. Portal number 8. The names Sanchez, Ramirez, and King. Ooh, they fell. Off with y'all head. They fell. And then we also got Wright, Scott, and Torres. Sanchez, Ramirez, and King. Wright, Scott, Torres. When I picked up the card, they got scuffed on. They got scuffed. Sanchez name and King name got scuffed up during that battle. Y'all can't see that, but yep. So that was portal number 9. We got portal number 10 coming up, please and thank you. We got the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is here. Not seeing opportunities that are available. All right. There's been a contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, emotional dissatisfaction, and taking time for introspection. Okay. Portal number 10, please. 3 of Cups. Okay. 3 of Cups. Let's see. 3 of Cups is here. Reversed. Overindulgence. Group discord. There's isolation. Excess in partying, betrayal by friends. This ex-wife is excluded from social groups because they overindulge. All right, they're isolated. They betray their friends. That's what you get though, ex-wife, because you are of betrayal. Your funky ass. I'm trying to be nice, y'all. I'm trying to be kind. Funky, 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 cold Medina. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. I'm glad I brushed my teeth. Glad I brushed my teeth, nigga. 5:44 in the a.m. time. Glad y'all up rocking and rolling with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 2 more portals that we need to pull here. Portal number 12 says, natural inclination towards healing. You have a natural inclination towards healing. Okay, your body can regenerate as long as you put your mind to it. You can do it, of course. There's an African practitioner that came out working with this ex-wife. Okay, the African practitioner came out. Okay, we got NBNPA 501c3, National Black Nurse Practitioner Association, APRN, Advanced Practices Registered Nurses. We got Houston, Texas, Traditional Health Practices, Indigenous African Beliefs. They have sacrificed through medicine, rituals, and ceremonies. They're all up in your hospitals, all up in your health systems. ACAPN, African Coalition of Advanced Practice Nurse Practitioners. Okay, if you've worked with these job jokers in the health field, then you know exactly who we talking about. They are the shittiest workers out there. They be abusing them individuals. Extremely abusive. Their mouth, they're harsh, very harsh. Pew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that was 13 portals for this ex-wife is a suspect, baby, and you going down, love. You is going down, down, down. Red Knight's going down. Down, down, down. Red Knight's going down. That's the cable guy, Jim Carrey. Yeah, that's my guy right there. Jim Carrey, whatever your real name is, Jim Carrey, James Carrey, whatever your real name is, I rock with you. You've always, whether you're a real entity or not, I rock with you. You've always displayed the truth. And we've looked at you and your work as comedy, but once we grow older in the mind, we thank you and we salute you. All right, so we got the circle of animals out here. It ain't the circle of life. Nah, these are circle of animals. They have no life. Remember that. They have no life. Karmic grandma energy was in the building that came out. Let's see what's going on with the circle of animals. The demiurge. They're working with the demiurge. Circle of animals know something about the post office. Okay, circle of animals knows something about a post office. We got somebody that's in somebody's basement and they're scared. They work for, and the person works for a post office. Okay, so we got the post office that came out in the building. Jealousy is a bitch. That's portal number 2. Jealousy is a bitch. Portal number 3, please. Your ex-husband was gay and his mom sexually abused him. Fucked up. 1, 2, 3. That's fucked up. Portal number 3. Portal number 4. I felt that. In my situation, I knew that shit. Her funky ass would make them children rub her back, scratch her back and shit. And I used to be like, yo, the way she would have control. Like, sometimes when you're sexually abused as a child by those that whom you assume to love you, you feel like you don't have a choice but to be in that situation. And they threaten you with all kinds of fucking threats, bro. They do. She probably the reason why this nigga was locked up for so many years. 1, 2, 3. Portal number 4. Ophiuchus is here. And Ophiuchus is not matched with others, okay? That is the serpent bearer. Salute. The government is under galactic investigation, okay? The government is under galactic investigation. That was Portal 5, Portal 6, please. Portal 6. There's a spy here. There's a spy within the circle of animals, okay? They have been screen calling your or text. They have been screening your calls, your texts, your emails. There's a hidden video. There's neighbors involved, your family, your friends, and social media. Five of Cups reverse is here. You're looking at the positive side. You've accepted it and you're moving on. You're finding peace. You're beginning to recover from grief, learning from negative experiences. And you know what? You've learned how to surrender their ass, right? Surrender their asses on over to their demons. Surrender their asses on over to their own thoughts. You've learned how to return their thoughts right back to them. Right? I'm so proud of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 portals. We need 6 more portals, please. Because they're going through the 5 of Cups now. Because you are going through the 5 of Cups reverse, you've accepted, you moved on, you found peace. Now they're at loss and grief and disappointment with their funk asses. Emotional disappointment. Process of mourning. They are focusing on what has been lost instead of what remains. They ain't got shit. Ain't nothing remaining there. They don't even believe in Jesus. Why they got a Jesus plead? I'm so lost. Portal number 8. Portal number 8 says, you are a powerful battery that is always in motion. Okay? These could be very relevant. These 6 names. I'm looking at Wise, Johnson, and Parker. Antonio, Aaliyah, and April came out yesterday. That's that ex-husband with the mom situation. One of them names is involved in that. Begin with A. All right. You're a manifester. You're a manifesting generator. Okay. You're a manifesting generator. You hybrid, combining power of manifester and energy of generator. You're multitask. You're adaptable. You excel in various domains at the same time. You're energetic duality. You're tuned into sacred response and aligned with unique path. They got the right ones, baby. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Portal number 12. Your bloodline and ancient ancestors are so proud of you, for real. Portal number 13, please and thank you. Your fake family is being haunted by karma, as they should. As they should, right? Remember, you would switch that birth. They know about it. They know. They know. All right, so banned, protested, and censored. Let's get the 13 community helpers out here for the banned, protested, and censored. And then we're going to release these energies back into the wild. And come on back for another video now, because I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm going to go make me something hot for my throat. I'm trying to decipher if I want the hazelnut coffee. Vermont. Vermont is in the building. They've been banned, protested, and censored. Something may have happened in Vermont or Colorado. Okay, something may have happened in Vermont or Colorado. All right. Give me something else for this banned, protested, and censored. Portal number 2. Thanos has snapped his fingers. He has shattered all the illusions, babies. Okay, Thanos has snapped his fingers. He's done with this shit. Portal number 3. Be assertive, okay? Communicate. Express your feelings. Positive outcomes clearly. Oh, wait. Expect positive outcomes when you communicate and express your feelings clearly. There's a middle ground between passive and aggressive. Promote great health, okay, if you be assertive. Portal number 4, please, and thank you. They casted old age on you, right? So since they casted old age on you, it's being returned back to them. And these job jokers is trying to make it seem like it's your fault because you coming out beautiful like you always were. You were cloaked for a reason, baby. They can't take it. We thought she was always ugly. As much spell work as we casted on her, she was ugly, fat, her skin was fucked up, she was always sick. An insensitive best friend is mad, mad, mad. How are you insensitive in a best friend? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That best friend was probably involved in this shit, and now that ass going to jail too. That was portal number 5, portal number 6. She became the face of blaxploitation. Portal number 7, please. Portal number 7, and thank you. Being outdoors and close to nature is a must. Okay, so we got to get that. Nature that came out already too. Go hiking. My nose itching too, so yeah, go hiking. Grab your feet, your body. Go dance and talk to the trees like you used to. And if you can't get to that mountain, get to a mountain. Visualize climbing a mountain. You know? We got 6 more portals we need to pull on out, lovelies. Portal number 8. They never loved you. Portal number 8 says they never loved you. Portal number 9. Mars affects your needs to succeed and do well. So they've been working with Mars or in the Mars energy. Portal number 10. The Hierophant, okay? Tradition, conformity, religious belief to self-sabotage, conventional wisdom, established institutions, learning from proven methods, but they've been banned, protested, and censored along with these religions, okay? So they have been using religion as a weapon as well. These names could be relevant: Roland, Lawrence, and Morgan, Darius, Walter, and Bernard, okay? That comes out a lot too. I got a lot of community helper names in here, and these certain names keep coming back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 2 more portals, lovelies. Portal number 12, please, and thank you. You are the life force generator, primary energy type. 70% of the population, okay, you control. You are incredible life force energy. You are a builder and a doer. You are very vital to personal fulfillment and collective activity. Okay, you are the sacred response. Portal number 13, my loves. And they've been using technology, and so have you. We are all recreating everything, y'all. We are all, with our beautiful selves, just recreating it all. So with that being said, like I said, come on back for a next video. We rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they're all protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck they sent to me, and then it's sent back to its source because I am sovereign and free. Any agreements and contracts that I may have agreed to while I was being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are all cut and ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Ashe, 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 ashe. Now say that in increments of 3, 6, or 9 in order to make your vision manifestation or your dream come alive. And this don't work for none of you fucking karmic energies. Peace, light, and wait. Go on back out in the wild, babies. Thank you. Thank you, my loves. Thank y'all. Go have fun now. Have fun with they ass. Yes, have fun with them. Peace, light, and darkness.